25 years since our first run together. 1900 and nothing.
It's a long time.
What you doing?
Getting mixed up with her.
You are marvelous, Rose. We were married Sunday.
This film is going to stand as a masterpiece for a very long time. Very long time. It is a modern, it's equivalent of mythology in our times, I think. How does it feel to be part of something like that? To know that you are establishing, that you're reaching into humanity and establishing a sense of what humanity is about.
Oh, that's so beautifully said.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for saying that. Jane Campion has been a director for me as an actress, and just as I learned about film growing up and started to watch films and figure out my taste and what I liked. And she was one of those filmmakers, and the performances of her actresses in her films have always inspired me in my own career. And so to be able to work with her, I knew would be something that I always remember. And I still, even doing press with her for this film and knowing that who knows how many more movies she'll make or want to make or be inspired to. And I just really don't take this time for granted being with Jane,
Yeah, it was something that while we were filming it, there were definitely signs that there was something special. Granted, we were interrupted there, like everyone was. But I mean, coming to mind, there was a moment where we were rehearsing and I put my hand on Rose's shoulder and she took a picture with her iPhone. It was like the most beautiful iPhone picture I've ever seen. And she has this ability to not only tell the story beautifully visually, but the way that she uses everything and really gets it on a deeply emotional level, all of the characters. And I don't know if any of you guys have told anyone this, but when we were rehearsing, Jane would rehearse with us, and she's an incredible actor. And she would improvise with us and rehearse as the old lady.
Yeah, like a party
or
scene.
whatever.
If we needed another person to improvise with, she would be that person.
And just every time we're just like, why aren't you in this movie? You're so good.
She is.
So she
really
just
good.
she's so tuned in to each character and then at the same time really allows you the space to explore and find it on your own.
The question that I would have asked had I been able to ask at the general press conference was that creating is it's something that comes from the gut, and it's the gut instinct that then is guided by intellect, if that makes sense. Can you comment on how you balance those two things in your own technical work as an actor?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I think I work a lot with my dreams. And so that adds not only what you're commenting on, your gut and your intellect, but that adds it grounds you in a way where you feel like you've communicated with this other part of yourself that you could maybe block out, that really reveals some real deep inner truths of who you're playing and how to approach it. And I think that to me gives me the most psychologically to have the most confidence to be the most free in my performance.
And it goes beyond intellect because it's your own unconscious that is being stirred up. So it's kind of the gut and everything inside you that's not, wouldn't it be really smart if I did this,
Mm-hmm.
Which there's some use in looking at a script that way, but
It's useful in
Those-
a technical aspect
Yeah.
sometimes, I think.
But that's not the stuff you ever remember, you know,
Yeah.
in film.
Yeah.